Hey gang, Tony here. It is Friday. It is 7:56 in the morning. As usual, I'm getting out probably a little later than I should for this kind of thing, but it's yard sale day. So I almost didn't get out of bed, but I did. I rolled right the hell out of bed. And I don't have a plan like I did last week. You guys might remember I had like a little list of yard sales. Like, I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna go here. Yeah, I have no idea where I'm going today. Well, maybe vague ideas. I kind of checked, but big surprise, Mr. Tony of the Dead is coming out tomorrow. So we weren't really saying anything about that on our channels, but this is probably going to be all spliced together with tomorrow's stuff. So I can say now that Mr. Tony of the Dead is coming, and we're all going to go to a flea market and to some yard sales, and yeah, have a good time. Hopefully, find some stuff, and yeah, I figured I might as well go out today too, make it a full weekend of yard sailing. See if we find anything good. There's a sign right there. Oh, it's for Pocono Real Estate. What? That's not a yard sale. Oh, man.
At the event, and today but then he's taking other chemistry and all that stuff. So like for instance, I guess
This girl's up in Massachusetts. They're next to neighbor's daughter.
So I have been to a few yard sales and garage sales. I did find a couple of things. It's about 9:30, and I had to do a couple of errands, but the place that I'm going to, the health food store where I went, is not open yet. So I'm wandering down some random path that I found that I'm assuming may lead out to a river that I can hear. But then again, it may not. I really don't know. Never been over here before. Kind of looks like it doesn't go anywhere, in fact, except this bucket. Well, actually, I guess if I felt really adventurous, I'd crawl through here. Looks like the path does keep going, but I'm not feeling that adventurous, so I just trying to kill a few minutes. I'm gonna go hit the health food store, and then I will hopefully find at least a couple more yard sales. No major scores yet, but a couple of kind of cool things I think you guys would be interested to see. So, see you soon. Whose bright idea was it to get up at 4:30 in the morning? Alright.
Like that, but he was trying to
5:49.
in the performance.
5:49. I'm off to Mike's, and gonna meet Tony, and then we're gonna get going.
Just the simplicity of the delivery.
It's really early.
And I kind of think he was just trying to leave some.
Fantastic.
Mr. Tony of the Dead.
And the sun.
It's too early.
Do you have any GameCube games?
Yeah, there's some there. A whole bunch of them.
Oh yeah.
There might be some in this pile too.
Yeah, look at that shit. Like Back to the Future.
His second sale of the day. Is this second?
If you don't count the flea market.
Yeah, that's true. Morning.
Morning.
Hey gang, Tony here. This is the end of my yard sale video where I show you all the stuff I got. So it was a great weekend, as you guys have no doubt already witnessed, or possibly will witness. We got together, me and my brother got together with Mr. Tony of the Dead, and had just a really awesome Saturday. We drove around, went to the flea market, went to a ton of yard sales. There are a ton of yard sales out there. Now, at this point, I will say I want to defer to Tony's video because he took a lot more video than I did. I really kind of stopped taking clips and stuff early on, and Mr. Tony of the Dead, Tony, was taking video almost the entire time. So I'll put a link below to his channel. Definitely go check out his video. It's going to be much better than mine. But I do have a couple clips in there that I'll throw in. I was not aware of this, but apparently this weekend was race weekend. We were all driving around, and I was driving. I'm like, why is there so much traffic? Why are there so many yard sales? This is amazing. And we didn't plan it. We just kind of, Tony was like, yeah, I'll come out this weekend. I was like, sure, all right. And we just got really lucky is what happened. So let me show you what I got on Friday first. I'm going to drink some coffee, though. Alright, so I did go out on Friday by myself, and I found a couple cool things that I'll show you. First was this guy right here. It's an old tin wind-up from made in Japan. This could have been worth upwards of $100 if it worked, which it doesn't, and if it had the box, the original box, which it doesn't. This thing is pretty, you can see the head is like wobbly. The head's not attached really anymore. The close is all torn. It doesn't work at all. I tried taking it apart a little bit, but I don't really know what I'm doing. Luckily I took this for $1 or for free or something. I'm thinking I'll probably sell it for parts for someone who knows what they're doing with it. But that could have been a great score if it... I knew it didn't work when I bought it, but I figured I'd take a shot on it. This is actually all from the same yard sale, by the way. The next item is... It's a Wuzzle! You guys remember these guys? The Wuzzle? This is Bumbleion, I think? Bumbleion, the Wuzzle. This was, I believe I paid $2 for, something like that. These were a series of toys that they had in the 80s. Comes with a little book in the back. I couldn't pass this up because, I mean, I would have loved if it were a My Pet Monster above this, but I couldn't pass it up just because of the whole 80s thing. It's really hard to say no to anything like that. Whether I keep it or not is another story. I may just flip it, but it was kind of one of those 80s moments of like, I gotta get that. So, Bumbleion. I don't think he really fits in with the decor of my futon, so I doubt that you'll be seeing him anytime soon. But yeah, it's really clean and had the box. Had it been loose, like if it was just a stuffed toy in a pile of stuffed toys that looked all like, probably wouldn't have bought it. But complete like this, probably get like $25, maybe. Anyway, that was a cool little find, I thought. And then the last thing I got on Friday was this vintage Ronald McDonald plush. This guy is still in the bag, which is kind of cool because the plush itself is super clean because of that. And I think I paid $1 or $2 for this as well. Not worth a whole lot of money, but I actually got this one. I actually got for the futon, I think, because I feel it reminded me a lot like of the horror buddies and the wrestling buddies that you see on like Horror Decor and some of the other sites. And I know it's Ronald McDonald, but it's super creepy to me. I don't know. It has that kind of creep factor. So yeah, I'm thinking I might just take them out of the bag and kind of put them with all my other stuff. I really do dig that. So I was pretty happy about that find. Not a huge like McDonald's collector or anything, but hey, what are you gonna do? All right, so that was everything on Friday. On Saturday there were I told you we went to the flea market, we went to a bunch of sales. There was a ton of stuff. I mean, there was just really a lot of great stuff going on. But I personally didn't really buy a whole lot. I got a couple things I'll show you, which is again why I'm saying go check out Mr. Tony of the Dead's video, because he did get a ton of great stuff. I wanted him to have a good time, so I kind of like when we found stuff that I might have purchased, you know, I didn't tell him like, oh, I want to buy that. I let him kind of grab most of the cool horror stuff, and he did spot a lot of it first anyway, so kind of fair is fair. But he found some cool horror stuff. You have to check it out. Okay, on to what I found. I have an unboxing that I'm gonna do after this. I bought a box of Tic Tacs. They were only $25. There's a little mold on them, but they look like in pretty good condition. I think I could flip this for about probably $60, $65. Those are just my mints. All right, I got a bag of Halloween rings. Yes, I bought a bag of Halloween rings. Can you guess why? I bought them because I like putting little treats in my shipments when I sell stuff on Candy Corn Apocalypse. I haven't really had a whole lot of Halloween stuff around to put into the boxes because it's not Halloween, and I didn't think ahead and buy like extra stuff last Halloween. So I ran out of cool stuff. I used to put in little trick-or-treat bags and stuff, and when people bought stuff on Candy Corn Apocalypse Store Envy. I haven't done that in the past couple of shipments, mainly because I didn't have any cool Halloween stuff to send. So now I have, you know, some rings that I could throw in. I know it's not like amazing, but it's kind of cool. All right, so I got that. Mostly, like I said, for that. And then at one yard sale, there was just a bundle of wires. And I have recently gotten into the habit of looking through bundles of wires for specifically video game AC adapters or AV cords. As luck would have it, for 50 cents each, I found a official Nintendo AV cord. So this is one of the official Nintendo ones that are used for the Super Nintendo and the GameCube and the Nintendo 64. So these are really good to have because if you don't have this one, I believe the GameCube needs it, if I'm not mistaken. And then if you don't have it for the Super Nintendo or the Nintendo 64, you're relegated to using RF connectors, which are much poorer quality video. So I like to look for these and grab them whenever I can. So that was 50 cents, and I just grabbed a regular AV cord for the Nintendo. And hopefully I got the right colors. I asked my brother to remind me. No, got the wrong one. I knew I got the wrong one. They had one with the red and white. Red and white? No, red and yellow. They had one with the red and yellow, and then they had this one. And I was taking the other one, and I asked my brother to confirm that I was getting the right one. He said, no, I was not. And he told me to get this one. But this is the wrong one, I think. It might still, I don't know, probably garbage, but only 50 cents. Okay. Last item that I got, I actually got this at the flea market. It's alright. Got Sonic 3. Got some writing on it that I might be able to clean off. This is the first Genesis game that I actually have in a case, which is partly why I bought it. It does have the manual and the game in there, so that's cool. He wanted $5. I talked him down to $3. So for $3, you know, it's all right. I don't have Sonic 3 yet, and like I said, kind of just wanted to start getting some Genesis games in the case. And I also wanted to get something at the flea market so it wasn't a complete waste of time. I mean, it's fun looking around the flea market, but it's really kind of hard to find stuff at good prices. So I thought that was an alright deal. $3 for Sonic 3. And that was all of the stuff I got. But Tony brought me a little gift, which was very cool of him. I wanted to show you guys. He brought me this very killer incense holder that is just super cool. I mean, look at the faces and eyes and mouths on there. Oh man, that's really cool. It's been a while since I burned incense, but I'll totally be burning a little incense now. It's a really cool piece, huh? So thank you, Tony, for bringing this along for me, because it's freaking awesome. I love this thing. It's probably one of the best things I got all weekend. Alright, that is going to do it. I'll cut it off there because this is probably going to be a long video. I know I said it about 28 times, but go watch Mr. Tony of the Dead's video, because most of the cool stuff we found on Saturday, he is going to show you on his video, and he got a lot more video than I did. It's just going to be a better video. Better video. Breathe deep in the night, everybody. Hope you're having a good weekend. Cheers.